Hello, hello. Welcome to my stream. This is Tarun with Just to Run Gaming. I'm back. I don't know where I went. I was just messing around, but I'm back. So, I got this cool Radio Master. This thing would focus. Radio Master Boxer. It's like the controller that they recommend if you want to get into this kind of hobby. I plugged it in, made sure everything works. Got some crumbs on it. You know, usual. So, when you turn it on...
Welcome to HTX.
Yep. Talks to you. It's got a couple of games built into it as well, but I'm trying to play today. It's Liftoff. This is a simulator for flying drones. Hobby I'm trying to get into, which is why I got the actual physical controller. Do have another controller here somewhere. Alright, this is the drone I started with, this crappy Skyrider Home Depot $30 one, so this was maybe a year ago, 2 years ago, I can't even remember. But really worked out because you can fly that for maybe 2 minutes, 3 minutes, 10 minutes at most if you just hover. And you can't do anything cool with it. And I have this controller from PDP. It's a wired controller, just as in right now. But the issue with regular controllers is that they all recenter. And this guy over here does not. So apparently it's more precise. I forgot to have a camera right here. I can just put this on top. Or can I? So this one doesn't recenter, but this one does. Or other way around. Dyslexia. This one does not recenter. This one does. Just like on this controller, both of these recenter. There's also much more travel on these sticks as opposed to those, but it is what it is. So I've been watching some Joshua Bardwell videos. Let me see if I can pull one up real quick. Okay, so Joshua Bardwell has made this playlist like a year ago.
And
Full
mess it up.
Learn
You
to
will
Fly FPV. This is the first video. Learn to Fly FPV drone today for total beginners. Josh
also
Bardwell.
see that on my screen, you can see my...
I wonder if this pops up. Maybe if I close Liftoff.
stick overlay at the lower center of my screen. So if we look at the camera here, we can see that as I...
I'm looking at my stream and I just see my desktop. I don't see this full screen YouTube video. Okay, might have to go to screen capture real quick. There we go. Alright, so this is Josh's Radio Master Boxster. And this is his first video. I learned to fly an FPV drone today. Just Roberto. He's pretty big in this community. This game that I'm playing, Liftoff, actually has a level based off of his house. That's the dude. This is the first video in the series where you calibrate your controller and everything. I've done all of that. I've made it to about the 4th or 5th video in this. And then I figured, you know, this is just a video game at the end of the day. Might as well start streaming it. Also try to flip my camera this way. It was that way before. Oh wait, it was this way before. Yeah. Anyway, getting to it. Just gonna run through some of the exercises I learned. Use Discord from the overlay while playing. Use Shift tilde to show. I guess that was Discord getting all prompty with me. Shift tilde. Oh, there it is. Screen share. Set up your stream and have your friends grab a seat. Select a server, my server, and see if that worked. Hell yeah. Alright, I'm live on Discord as well. That's new. All new to me. Can't seem to get back in the game easily. It's constantly minimizing. Okay, there it goes. It was Shift tilde. Dang it. Broke it again. Shift tilde. Okay. Free flight. So, the Skyliner is the drone that Joshua Bordrell was suggesting you can fly on. It's like a good overall drone. I made my own combination with some random parts. Not the worst. A little bit easier to fly than this one, but wanted to try out some things that he's been mentioning. So basics to get started, you go up, try to get a general level. Then you pitch forward a little bit. And now we're flying straight. The first exercise he has is pretty much just try to maintain altitude, go over the trees, and maintain altitude coming out. I noticed I got my roll a little bit messed up somehow, so I just compensate for that. Don't want to hit the ground here, I know it levels out. Cool. So when the game starts, your drone is disarmed. My camera angle is at currently 25 degrees, which is, okay, that's interesting. There's a 25 degree that's red and a 25 that's not red. So you can start your drone off at 15 degrees is what he was recommending. That would be looking like down here. It's kind of the angle you get. But the minimum angle that they suggest is 25. So that's what I'll pop it up to. And when you're customizing your drones, that's pretty much the lowest one that they'll let you pick. At least for this one. Turn this up a bit in my headphones. Alright, so the first exercise was really just try to get up, go forward, maintain your throttle, climb those trees, and I'm messing this up a lot because my throttle control isn't good compared to his. That's why I'm doing this a couple of times, but alright. There's a lot of ways to do this, like when you're playing with this controller you can actually put your fingers around the back of the grips, play like an actual controller. And a lot of people do play like this. It's actually pretty easy with these gimbals compared to the other controllers that I had. But a lot of other people do that earlier grip I was using. It's called a pinch grip. Oops. Even though I'm just flying straight, it does take a little bit of focus to keep it level. Especially now that I just changed my grip. Yeah, and I'm talking to you guys at the same time, it's not that easy. You're gonna watch me fail on this like much harder later. Don't worry about it. For the time being, I'm just trying to get this one exercise of throttle. Alright. So that was the regular grip with your thumbs like on the joysticks. These joysticks are like killer. They have I have big doubts that this is going to be able to focus, but they have like sharp teeth and edges. So yeah, they can like really grip onto your calluses or whatever you have on your thumbs. Let's see if I focus this properly. Anyway, so the other grip, right? There's little indentations on the back. You can leave your pinkies there, you can leave your ring fingers there. But the idea is to get a pinch on the sticks. And to get a good pinch, you can either like get a normal pinch, or you get a hybrid pinch, which is like between the sticks. I messed up my words, but it is going to be with your sticks between your thumb and index finger, but your thumb is going to be in the initial joystick style. So I'm going to, another thing with this is a cloth strap on the back. Occasionally control doesn't lay level, but I'm going to stick my pinkies back in that area back over there. There's two buttons on the top over here too. One's a hold down and one's a clicky. I'm sure there's better words for that as well, but that's what I call them, hold downs and clickies. So I'm gonna go with a hybrid pinch grip. And these buttons at the top, as far as I know, they don't do anything for the time being. These are two-way switches and three-way switches. is annoying. Alright, I know I just started. Give me one. I gotta take a break. Hello, okay. Sorry about that. So, my sister just wanted to leave the house. So, I was sending her off. Anyway, back to it. What was that? Anna, good to see you. How you doing? I haven't heard from you in a bit. I haven't streamed in a bit, so. Cool. She's doing well. $11:24. 5 minutes ago, so I definitely missed your message. Sorry about that. But, you know. If you're back, I'm back. There you go. Been having a lot of troubles with alt-tabbing back into my game because now streaming on Discord as well. Anywho, the idea was to practice throttle control, which I clearly need to be practicing. This is at that 25-degree tilt. Also, this is like an even stranger grip than I had before. It's one that I prefer. When I have two fingers over here, it actually feels like I can control this a lot more smoother. As opposed to this, or even just a regular pinch. And considering I don't really use any of these buttons or switches or knobs over here, for the time being, I'm gonna go with what I'm comfortable with. I did watch another Bartwell video earlier today, right? I've been watching a good deal of them, a couple more than once. And it was from 4 years ago. He was like, why do you never see people pitching up to go forward? And when you're in acro mode, if you pitch up just a little bit, it stays there. So you don't have to hold it up. Like if you're in level mode. Like you hit L for level. Nope, that was not it. A? Yeah, so you can see I'm going between 3D, horizon, level, and acro, right? Acro is the mode where I have been playing in so far, where if I let go of the throttle, I go down. Right? And unfortunately, I don't know how to disarm. Because my switches don't really do anything right now. They just make the controller vibrate. I could hit R to reset. Actually, let me give it very little throttle and then reset. So you see now that my throttle is not all the way down, I'm not moving at all. I have to go all the way down to engage. And since I'm in acro, as I give it a little bit of throttle, it goes up a little bit. Now, say I switch modes to 3D. You hear this thing is going crazy right now, right? 3D is starting at the center point. We're going up. So as I give it a little bit of throttle, I go up. But I have to go back down to the center point to go back down to 0. And you'll see why in a second. Let's say if I give it a lot of throttle, right? I can go back down by giving it throttle backwards. So that's 3D mode. And actually I could change the view so you can see this a little bit better. So, horizon mode. I have no idea what horizon mode does actually. It looks like it just keeps you level. Yeah, okay, so horizon mode is kind of like level. The level mode, there's something between level mode and horizon mode where they kind of make it so you can't really adjust your pitch and roll too much. Always recenters. Whereas acro, it stays. And in 3D, it stays. 3D, I would say, is going to be the hardest mode to fly, most definitely. horizon mode. I'm curious what the difference between horizon and level is. I know there's a slight difference. You could probably see it a little bit better in first person, honestly. So that's horizon. I'm turning left. Now I'm still turning left, but not changing directions. Now I'm changing directions, but not turning left. Now I'm doing both. Okay. Level mode. Turning left. Actually, looking left. Turning left. Just looking left. Now just turning left. Looking left. Just looking. Ah, okay, so that's it. With level, there's like a gimbal or something, so... No, that's not it at all. Okay, I think that's kind of like it. Horizon helps you keep the horizon. I may be totally wrong about this. Anyway, I'm gonna reset. Go back to acro, which is the mode that, you know, we're trying to learn in. I know I'm going on massive detours over here, but lost my train of thought. There's an impromptu stream, so I'm gonna have to sit with it. Alright. Move throttle down to disarm, or to arm. Move throttle up to get some altitude. Alright, I see I'm drifting a little bit to the right, so I'm gonna go a little bit to the left to correct that. Maybe a little bit more. I'm pretty straight now. A little bit more, actually. Alright, pretty straight. I'm pretty low. Got low throttle. I think I'm gonna pitch back a little bit to slow down even more. Alright, this is why I said Crash Simulator 101. Now I'm trying to get back on track and I have no idea how to do it, right? I kind of do actually, because, you know, I've been playing around with this a little bit. But say I don't have any clue and I've done something like that, there's two ways to reset. The one is just to like go crazy. The other smarter way is to hit R. Pretty sure I showed you guys that earlier, but yeah, that's what it is. And going back to the first exercise, you're not supposed to drop and hit the ground or anything. When you take off, you're supposed to be level. So I pitched forward a little bit. I'm going to pitch back a little bit now to slow down. But try to give it a little bit more throttle. Now I want to really climb to get over those trees. Pitch forward a little bit to get past them. Pitch back a little bit to slow down. Oh, I didn't go fast enough. Now you guys hear like zip, zoom, zoom, right? You're not supposed to hear that at all. You're supposed to hear like... like that, you know? Very tall, tiny, small movements. And the thing I was learning from the latest Bardwell video that I watched from 4 years ago is that you really want to be pitching back more often. Because when you give it gas, he said not to call it gas, but when you give it throttle, if you're pitched forward, right, you give it throttle, you're gonna get speed, you're gonna get speed. But You can't like get off the throttle to lose the speed. The only way you can lose the speed is by looking back. Or pitching back, I should say. And now I'm going backwards practically, but I gotta go forwards again to go over the trees. Pitch back a little bit to get lower. And then pitch forward again to get that level. Okay. I'm pretty level right now. I can tell, like, not totally. But it's good enough to get to the end of this exercise. That's the idea, you know, just try to get to the end of this over and over again. And the first time I tried this, I was like, oh man, I'm really bad at this. Like, I would do that, and then be like, yeah, I'm gonna make it over the trees. That's good. That's good, right? That's perfect. I gotta get lower. Ah, I'm getting too low. Okay. I gotta pitch forward. I'm not going to. Oh, no. Yep. There you go. That's a good simulation of, like, some of my first runs. So, another thing I realized, if you want to go forward as you're launching, just pitch forward a little bit, right? And as soon as you launch, you want to slow down, you just pitch it back. Alright. I'm still not sure why sometimes I drift to the right or to the left. That may be something I'm doing with the sticks, that may be something in the physics of the game. Nope. Yep, I was doing that a lot as well. And here's another way you can flip over. So I don't want to do a full stream of like 4 hours of throttle control. I definitely am willing to do it, because I need the practice, but 20, just do it. Okay, this is going to be hard. Because I don't even know how to pause in this. Is that it? Oh, okay, you can hit escape to pause. How to do this 20-second thing. 1 must be 2, must be 3, must be 4, must be 5, must be 6, must be 7, must be 8, must be 10, must be 1, must be 2, must be 3, must be 5, must be 1, must be 2, must be 3, must be 4, must be 5, must be... I know I'm... Quit counting that, but I'm trying to save my eyes over here because my room is green. Because I don't have a green screen. So back to this exercise, trying to launch off. Keep it relatively level. Okay, so what I did there, and also it automatically resets if you're upside down. I forgot to mention that. I'm going to try to recreate that. What I did there was I was holding up on the pitch, right? So when I went up on the throttle, I went up, but I didn't stop holding up. Now let me show you in third person view what happens. When you go up and you're holding, and you keep going, you keep going. If you're really high up, let me show you, for example, right? I'm going. It just keeps spinning. And that's that whole thing with acro mode. Just gotta be careful. Pitch things up a little bit at a time. Double checking that 25. So I'll give it a little bit of pitch to start off with, but I gotta let go as soon as I take off, pretty much. And then pitch back a little bit to slow down. These are the things that, you know, I wasn't really getting when I was doing this exercise for the first time. The pitching back to slow down. The real, like, precision control in that sense. Like, to get over this while you're going slow. It's kind of difficult. Alright. That was better than before, but I kind of went down and then I bounced back out of it. I wanted to go down and scoop out of it. And imagine if there were gates or, like, you know, any obstacles, I would suck. Which is why we're starting off the stream with this super basic exercise of just taking it easy, flying straight, trying to make it over a bushel, whatever you call these straw things. Make it over the tree, and then just pick up your speed, slow down your speed. Basic stuff, we're just trying to make it go straight and keep at a relatively okay level below the trees. And the slower you go, the harder it is to keep it level, because you don't have that much thrust anymore. When you're going fast, it's like really easy to keep above ground because you're like, yeah, okay. Like, it's actually a little bit easier for me to go like that and climb over the trees, but then it's hard to pick it back up. Let me reset, try it one more time. Clearly I didn't go high enough on that run. I did go a lot faster. I did not turn back fast enough. Not even part of the exercise. So we're practicing throttle control very slowly. Trying to maneuver our way around this haystack. Go above these trees. Slow down. Don't hit the ground. And then keep the level. Keep an okay level. Closer to the ground, the better. Let's get that gap over there. Alright. Now I'm just throttling like a Dumbo. Alright, that was cooler, but I'm not trying to make it cooler. I'm trying to get the physics down right. Like when you pitch down, you go faster. When you go faster, it's harder to keep control. Oops. Oops. Because you're looking down. Didn't like that at all. That is not at all what I'm trying to do. Nice. Alright, that was much smoother. But I wanted to land, kind of. I wanted to get closer to the ground. Alright, now if I start to turn here... Alright. Dude. I'm really not at a point where I'm comfortable turning even. And I'll show you why. Give me like 3 more runs on this, and I'll switch to turning and I'll show you why. Okay, that was bad. And I'm going pretty fast. Okay. That all sucks. That was 1 out of 3. Let's go do this 2 more times. The other thing is, it's hard to focus on what you want to focus on in this game. Because a lot of times you're just looking at that joystick controller at the bottom. It's kind of like looking down here and playing, which doesn't make any sense, right? You gotta look to see where you're going. Alright, got some throttle control, want to slow it down. Want to fly over the trees, go kind of slow. Oh, bounced. I bounced. I think you can lose your drone in that tiny bit of shallow water over there too. Not sure if they have waterproofing as an option in this game. This was not a great run. Yep. Let's do one more. Keeping it low. Fly above the barrel. Try to get above those trees. Keep a little bit of momentum. Slow it down and keep it going. I came a little bit too high out of that. That's alright. A lot of this game is just about being super chill. Being zen. Alright, that was 3, right? Or was that 2? Can't count. Let's say that was 2. I want to do one more. Focusing on those trees, trying to just climb past them this time. And smoothly bring it down. As soon as I saw that river, I know I bounced a little bit high. I didn't actually bounce because I didn't hit the floor, but I got very close right there. Was not happy with that. And it's not about being happy, it's about getting to practice. Okay. First exercise down. What was the second exercise? Let's see. I'm gonna combine the second and third exercise because the second exercise is to fly around in circles and the third exercise is to also fly around in circles. It's just a little bit wider circles because you're flying directly over the fence. I'll put them together. You'll see what I'm talking about. So the first exercise is pretty much to take turns inside of the fence. Follow the inside of the fence. And fly as high as you need to, but just like stay within the fence so you don't hit the trees. And I'm giving it a lot of throttle. I'm flying pretty high. But the idea is, you know, just take some turns that you're comfortable with. And one thing to keep in mind is that we're flying infinitely over here, but if this was real life, you would have to really worry about batteries. So, an issue I have developed, which I gotta get out of, it's a bad habit, I am using the throttle as a gas. If I want to go faster, I give it more gas. But if you want to go faster, you should tilt forward. The issue with tilting forward is that your perspective changes. If you tilt too forward, now you're going right into the ground. But let me reset and show you what's going on with the view. So if I get like a decent height, right? If I give it more throttle, I'm not going any further forward. If I get a little bit more pitch, now I'm going forward. The more pitch I get, the more forward I can get. Pretty much to the point where I'm like a 90-degree fly straight kind of guy. And I think this is how like some of those racing drones do it, to get the maximum thrust. Anyway, We're not doing that. We can do that, but we're not doing that. And then flying in third person kind of makes it a little bit easier for me sometimes, but not too much, because you do weird shit, you lose track. I've also got these gogglers over here that I tried using, but it's terrible to try to stream with those, in my opinion. Alright, so let's try this exercise again. Just taking some turns. Just taking some turns. And today's goal is to get to Bando City. We're gonna figure out what that is later. Alright, so once I've done a good amount of left turns, I should switch over to right turns. Let's do one more run of these. Alright, these turns are looking pretty smooth, but it's still not exactly where I need it to be, because I'm not giving it proper throttle control. I need to consider my level. Need to control my speed so I don't overshoot turns. So let me do it again with the left turns. I just want to get this until I'm happy with it, like twice in a row. It's a really wide turn. I feel like if I go slower, I should be able to take it a little bit sharper. But it's harder to go slower. Bang. Crash them 101. Okay, I'm looking pretty happy with this one. If I could get one more right after this, it'd be nice. But not too necessary. It's very hard to be in sync, like you can lose it sometimes. You just like kind of forget how level you are. You get afraid to push the throttle because you don't know if it's going to throw you backwards or to the side. One thing that would really help, I think, most any drone pilot. See how we have like an altitude and speedometer? That's like coming in from a GPS. It's useful information, but like a gyroscope in a drone really, I think, would help a lot more if you could somehow not necessarily got numbers, but like get the actual readout of the axes, like, you know, the 3D cool looking thing. Alright, my grip has gotten very weird at this point, so we're gonna reset. So I noticed I had like one finger down here, one finger up here. I was like, okay, well, what's the point? It's got these knobs over here that don't really do much to keep them centered, because they have a little groove. So let's reset. There's also a couple of more cool tricks that I wanted to show you that, like, if you're pretty bad at the game, it might help out a lot. Like, this is good for flipping over if you need to flip over, right? You can't flip over in every direction with every drone, but with good momentum you can. Sometimes you can just roll your drone over to where you need it to be. I know it's stupid, but you can do it. The other thing is that you can kind of change your direction just by giving it a little bit of throttle. You're kind of scraping your battery on the ground over here, so I would never recommend doing this in person, but in the simulator, this is like, if I need to take off towards myself, right? I can now very easily because I know how to flip. Bam. I just like hit myself. And if I wanted to make that my challenge for the day, just like constantly hit myself, it's very easy to do so, because I could just position myself like such, and then bam. Yep, just scoot on over. There you go. Anyway, I wanted to try the other turns, so let's go with that. It's very easy to forget that the throttle makes you climb and descend. Oh, the descending part is hard to forget, but the climbing is hard to remember. So I did say I was going to combine the second and third exercises. I lied about that. This is the second exercise. The third exercise is flying over the fence. Trying to stay in that straight line, which is much harder. I was going to go straight for that, but I realized that, you know, I need more practice just turning. I was trying to slow down over there. I failed. It's pretty bad. Because when I'm slowing down, I'm doing two things. I'm pulling back and I'm also dropping the throttle. What I need to do is actually maintain the throttle and just pull back. Getting that throttle control to be like a second nature is very hard. So I want to be able to maintain like a meter off the ground or something like that. Around like 30 meters according to this. What? Okay, that's clearly not right. Alright, so that should slow me down. That did slow me down. And now turning is hard. Let's reset. This is why it's important for me to do all of these exercises and not just go to the ones I think that are more fun. Because the first exercise with throttle control is really necessary for the second one. And imagine if these were real motors as well, like the damage that you're doing to these things by just like flicking them on and off. Like even light switches have an end of life, you know? You can only turn things on and off so hard, so fast, so many times until they're dead. Alright, so the second exercise is actually a little bit easier to do with a little bit more speed. Third exercise. Because it's also a combination exercise, so you have to avoid the trees. And stay on the fence line. Ooh. Yeah, that fence is not straight. Anywho, there's a gap in the fence over there. Let's drop our speed a little bit. It also takes a while to drop your speed, right? It's not instant. If you want to make your speed drop faster, you have to change your perspective so hard. Like, if I have a generally okay throttle, that should make me go forward. That should take me back. Yep, and I'm pretty much out of hover now. Anyhow, I'm bouncing around too much. You just fly for fun. Sometimes you give it a little bit of throttle to come out of a turn as well, and then it's just throwing you up in the air as opposed to throwing you into the turn, because you've already reset. Okay, that was cool, but not intentional or necessary. Just trying to follow the fence. Follow the fence. Don't know what I did over there. Tried to slow down and I just launched myself. Oops. Alright, I'm gonna do the reset. Again, when there's nothing around, it's like really easy just to hit all the sticks in whichever direction you want, and then, you know, your drone does things, and you're like, oh, that's cool, but as soon as there's something in your way, you're like, gosh. It's really hard to practice everything at the same time. Like right now, I'm trying to not lose my turns, but I also want to slow down without launching myself every time. It's just those micro adjustments are like ridiculous how micro they need to be. And I think I even have my thing set up to have like a 0.6 sensitivity as opposed to 100% or whatever it's supposed to be at. Alright, I'm going back to exercise 2. I'm flying inside the fence first. Actually, you know what? This is a good line to practice the fence because there's only one tree. So I'm gonna do that hybrid exercise I was talking about at the beginning. This is also a relatively good fence to try to follow. Very hard to do altitude control and turning at the same time against that tree, but I did it, I think, poorly. But I did it. Let's see, where's the outside zone here? There is none, okay. So I think over here it makes more sense to fly around these... Oh boy. Never mind. Okay, yep. I'll follow those as the fence for this side. Come on. There we go. Oh, nope. Overshot. Overshot. Okay, that's pretty good. Not great. Definitely not great. Again, it's like so hard to go slow. You pick up speed so fast and then you lose it so fast, it's annoying. Alright, that sucks. Not getting that much better at this exercise. Gotta take my 20-20-20. Ooh. That's a bad burn. How's my controller keep getting like crooked? Where's my camera? I think it was the camera. Yep, okay. I don't know what I'm doing anymore. I'm done with the exercises cause I got bored. So one thing that's easy enough to do is to like scoop out and do like scooping turns. Tree. But like when you scoop, it really slows you down. Scooby-Doo. Tree, tree. Tree. Okay, so if you hit the tree really hard, you actually hurt yourself. Or, you know, damage the drone or whatever. But if you hit a branch, you're not so bad. Getting wobbly. Okay. Cool. I fudged that. I was trying to turn around over here so I can start turning around this way. I think I may have just seen a fly. The speed really doesn't help sometimes either. Because I know I'm making some of these maneuvers, but I'm not really gaining much out of them. Don't know how high I am, don't know how far the trees are. Don't know how to control that throttle. I'm just getting close to the top and dropping off a little bit when I need to make a turn. Ooh, that was cool. Bonkers. By the way, that's a sedan that I drive. Or hatchback, I should say. At least in the game. It's actually much easier to do stuff when you're just like in the flow state of it, you know, it's really hard to think about it and figure it out. Once you identify some bad habits, you can change them, but it's like it's hard to pick it all up at the time. At the same time, I mean. At the time. At the time. This is a pretty cool map, by the way. It's got like a barn over here. I'm not saying I can really fly through it any decently, but once you get good enough, you can try to make that hole. There's another fence over here. This is cool. I did want to fly around this room. Oh, bonkers. Okay, you know what? Take that slow. Yep, that's what happens when you hit the water. Even that tiny amount. So I guess the real challenge would be over here. Oh, I thought I messed up. It let me keep going. That's where I want to go. It's much more fun just to explore the terrain. I really like how Josh breaks down his lessons to make it easy for you to fly and stuff, but at the same time it's like you just gotta figure it out, right? Like yeah, maybe I can't take right turns, left turns. But I could kind of fly fast close to the ground. Until I do that. Okay, my back is getting bad. Drone tricks. Oh yeah. Thought this was a real drone for a second. I was just trying to think to arm it. I did want to try one other thing. Oh wow, those trees are going. It's 2D. Josh said there was one thing called like a safety position. So say you're going crazy, right? He said yaw in the direction that you're going. And then level the horizon. And that's your safety. Oh, that's the box. So tilt it a little bit forward. Steady horizon. That's a safety position. One thing I very much enjoy about the drone community is they're like, hey, we want to have full manual control over these things, we want to be able to fly them in all sorts of ways, you know, it's like, it's cool, I understand it. But at the same time, like, I get those DJI guys who are just like on the level flights and that they don't want to sacrifice getting their cool shots or like risk wasting their time trying to learn something that they're going to fail and crash all the time. I think it's a good time to switch over to my other drone, actually. So I was trying to make... This one didn't come out good at all. This guy, yeah, that's a good one. Newer Rune. What I call it. I felt it was like a little bit less powerful. I may be wrong, but you know. I liked it. Yeah, that's the other thing. When you're going really slow, you're like looking down to see where you're going. I guess that's why he says to start off at 15 degrees. That does make the exercise a good deal easier. Although it throws me off a lot. Let me go back. And why is that all red now? Oh goodness. Great. This is a very random drone I made. I was flying around the other day and I was very happy because like at speeds it's like not as crazy as the other one. I think overall I'll go back to the first one now that I've adjusted it. Oops. Okay. There's one cool thing I'm finding. When you do this with the sticks, it's how you kind of turn and level out. So say I want to go closer to the fence, right? Turn to the right. Nope, did it wrong. Turn to the right, level out. So that's how you turn without rising, I guess. You gotta do the weird. Yep, I suck. Oops. Okay. Try again. Oops. Okay. Oops. Okay. Oops. There we go. So from the videos I saw initially, it was like you gotta turn both sticks in the direction you want to go to make the turn, right? So let's say I want to make a turn here. Turn both sticks. Excuse me. Turn both sticks. Turning both sticks. But I feel like I could do this all day and not get any better. I need like a coach or something. That's what I was trying to get with those Bardwell videos, but I might just need to step it up. You get into kind of like a focus. I think you start making mistakes and you're like, I lost my entire focus. It just sucks so much that if you want to go faster, you gotta change your perspective. It's like weird. I didn't know there was a wind effect in this. Now I'm hearing it in the headphones. That's really cool. Then it's gonna be an annoying drone sound. Trying to pitch forward here a little bit at a time so I don't drift back so much. You know what? Whatever, we're gonna do safety position. Direction that I'm going. Looks like that, right? Closer to there. I don't know. That's the position, there we go, okay. Alrighty. think I'm getting pretty close to going to Bando City. I'll do that for a little bit, and that might be the stream for today. So, I was playing No Man's Sky a lot, and I'm not even sure if the expedition is over on that at this point. I kind of dropped off for a few days to do my own thing. And, yeah, I'm back. But it doesn't feel right. Like, I feel like I gotta get back into No Man's Sky and settle my accounts there. Finish that game. Man, I just had a good couple of runs, good few turns going at a higher speed. I slowed down, and now all my turns are getting wide and useless. I feel like I'm flying a little bit better, but I'm flying a little bit faster, and I don't know how to keep track of what I'm doing. So I'm not happy with this right now. Still good enough to go to Bando, but just not happy. Like, the idea is I wanted to get into obstacle avoidance more than anything. You know, so I could, like, fly through these things pretty much. Too much focus. Okay. I gotta take a beer. I don't have to, I want to. Buy stream, guys. Alt tab. OBS. AFK. BRB. That's me. Trying to get back to the game. Here it is.
Inactivity allowed.
Ah, motherfucker. I'm realizing I'm on Discord at the same time. Gotta be careful with that shit. Cool. Okay, I just have to click on the game like a dozen times to get back into it, but that's fine. That was the easiest way I could make a turn personally. Swing it up. Swing it back down. Definitely not the right way to make a turn. That's the right way to do it. Oh, nope. That's more like it. Nope. Can't do it in both directions. Anyway, I wanted to change the level. B-A-N. Nope. N. Bando City. No track. Skyliner Custom. I had somebody trying to sell me some streamers. I was like, I don't need anybody watching this. Can't you tell this is low quality content? Alright, so the next exercise here, straightforward but difficult. Now I have to go around this dang old hut. So you gotta practice throttle control, like counter steering, whatever. And then he wants me to go through this hole over here, take a U-turn and come back. U-turn. And come back. Oh, I bounced the floor. No, it's not intentional. And I did a little bit of exploring the buildings here before too. It's very cool if you actually get into flying properly. They got like small floors and stuff you can check out. Anyway, back up, turn. Nope. 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 That's what I gotta control the yaw. Okay. The problem is when I try to control the yaw, my throttle control gets out of control. With the first few times I was trying to do this, I couldn't even follow the road, I couldn't do the U-turn. I was all over the place. At least now I'm able to follow the road a little bit. The trick is that you have to look and see where you're going, which is harder than it seems. Alright, so I did that too wide. I think I'm gonna do my U-turn over here this time around. Also too wide. Sorry, this was the opposite of too wide. Dangled. You gotta look where you're going. Let me just try the circle one more time. My throttle control sends me up into the air if I go too high. What have I done? Thank you, tree. Now let's try the impossible. I'm gonna go the other way. So you have to turn the... Dang it, you're gonna turn the drone, but you gotta turn the yaw to make sure you match the drone turn. You gotta keep the throttle. Nope. That did not go too well. Don't think a drone would handle that hit very nicely. Alright, keep on it, keep on it, keep on it, keep on it. Don't turn without the yaw. Don't yaw without the turn. Keep on it. Keep on it, keep on it. And take the... Oh! Take the white out. Yep. Now that I've taken the white out, I can take the left U. With the left U, I can take the right circle. Okay. Let's try that again. Dang it. Dang it. Dang it. I've got too many things I could hit in person and in the game. I'm gonna reset. Okay. Oh, did it for me. I look very green still. I don't like that. I got a green like light over here that like keys out everything. I got a green light over here that keys out everything. Or you got a ceiling light over there, it's green. But I feel like it makes me look too green. Let's see what happens if I do. This. That was an intentional think. Almost swallowed a cough drop. Okay. We need more jungle. Oh. I lost it. Whatever I had before, I lost it. It sucks. It sucks so many pajamas. Yep, I lost everything. I'm like anti-triple converted to the core. You can just call me Max Pajamas. That light is very not flattering now that I'm looking at it. I liked it better in the first position. I guess this is all because I got obsessed with how green I was looking. Terrible. Oh. Try to get sportsy. Alright, let's try to do the opposite turn. Pretty bad, pretty bad. Pretty bad, pretty bad. Go for the long U-turn. Right. I actually feel like this grip is the most comfortable. It's a very weird hybrid. My throttle is pinched as close as I can to the base of the stick. And then on my pitch and my roll, I'm grabbing the very end of the stick. I'm not gonna do it. Not gonna do it. Alright, let's take the wide route. Alright, not too bad. Yeah, I'm realizing now that it might be easier for me to come into the turn from the other way. Like, just figure eight this whole thing, you know? Gotta turn... What is it? My yaw? I've got to yaw out of the turn much better. Alright, figure it. Nope. Nope. That was not intentional. Let's just finish that 8. Do it one more time, maybe. That's not how you fly. I totally forgot everything again. I'm gonna try to reset my brain. My controller is at 7.4 volts. Okay, I think it goes down to like 6.8 or something. I think it's like 6.8 to 8.8. Okay, so I gotta keep rolling back the pitch. That's what it is. Up, 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 up. That was good. I take this wide. Rolled up, 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 up. Okay, I got hungry. Gotta keep rolling that pitch back. Keep rolling that pitch back. Figure 8 turn, right? Yeah, alright. Going into the turn and rolling the pitch back to keep the turn going. Oh, okay. Yeah, that's it. That was the issue. Not nearly as smooth as the last turn, but no worries. Didn't hit anything. Alright, I want to keep this guy low. Too low. Oh goodness. Why is this so freaking hard? Sometimes I realize like I'm rolled too much and I don't know like how to get out of it. Like, so I gotta yaw too much to get out of it. It's like so weird. Like if I've taken the turn too sharp, how do I widen down? What am I even doing now? Anywho, I guess the idea is just don't take it too wide. Don't take it too sharp. take it too sharp, just rise up so you don't hit the poles. Take it too wide, rise up so you don't hit the trees. Again, very hard to slow down. Bummer. Alright, I gotta take a quick break soon because I'm like stressing out my eyes too much with this. I just want to show you the inside of these buildings. Whatever tiny bit I can. Just to show you that they have them. I'm clearly not at the level of flying around them properly, so I'm just gonna smack into some walls for you. There you go. Let's go down. Oh my goodness. I didn't even see that coming. Okay, I saw all of those, but I was like, what are you gonna do? They're too close to each other. There you go. A way out. And there's the top of this building. I think this is here for you to do like a drop around. Like one of those cool watchas. And I hit it anyway. Or you just like come down and you're like, watcha! There's holes. I don't think I can make it through one of those really, but I'll be like bunny hop through it. There you go. What else is here? There's these stairs, you can practice going upstairs. There's this construction over here. It's like a valley. I don't know what you would call these, but you can fly around it. It's very cool. Bendo City. And if only I knew how to land. Huh. I guess that counts. Ah, didn't do it. Missed it altogether. Nah, I think I missed it. Yep. Nah, I just hit it. Oh, I'm on the wheel. Okay. Whatever. No reason to continue having fun. This was Bardell's, I think, 4th exercise, I imagine. And I can't do it. I'm close. But not quite there. See, I'm like missing the end over there. You can do some really cool things with these little toys. And yes, I know it's like triggering people to call them toys, but I don't really care, because they are. They're fun. Been watching way too many YouTube videos about, like, people just droning. There's a guy that was like, oh yeah, this is art. And I was like, yeah. It's also like a hobby, because it's, you know, just fun. Once you get into it, yeah, I'm sure it's an art, it's a profession, but it's like anything, you know? Hobbies can be art. Okay. I am messing things up a lot when I get closer to the ground. I feel like I'm scooping the ground, like like I'm bailing out of it, you know? I gotta find something that's level and steady. Like, I don't know the actual there should be something I can lock in, kind of, you know? I think I had it for a second too. As I was just floating above it. Because the idea is you really shouldn't have to adjust your roll too much. You just have to adjust the pitch to pull it back. But if it's going like micro adjustments between the two, back and forth, there should be a nice happy medium. Anyhow. I thought I had it again for a second, and then I looked at my sticks on the actual readouts, and it looked like I was just moving a tiny bit to the right, and I was like, oh, that looks good. Then I looked at my screen again, and I was flying off. So it's more than just flying a tiny bit to the right. I'm often getting confused between where I want the yaw to go and where I need the yaw to go. This looks smooth, but I'm very confused. I know I'm making like a kind of oval shape over here as opposed to a circle. Anyway. Good run. Sorry, just looking on Twitch for a second, seeing who else is up. Yeah, I guess nobody really. Anyway, back to it. Nope. All right. I feel like when I was 18 I probably would have locked this in an hour, but now that I'm like 37-ish, I've lost all of that capability. Yep, I look away for a second and I hit a wall. Hey, it's my car. Get all those cool cinematics. Whoa. Oh, you can go in here too. Well, if you know what you're doing, you can. Pretty much get trapped in there. Oh, I made it up. Nice. But can I fly in a circle? I don't think so. Kind of. Tree, please. Alright, so the great thing about the simulator is you can like fly forever. Definitely. But I'm seeing the downside to that. When you have limited bursts, you can kind of go like, alright, I've got 2 minutes to try to figure out how to do this. And you spend like 20 minutes trying to plan it out while you're charging your battery and getting your goggles turned on and stuff. You might actually walk around the site. Oh no, oh no, oh no, oh. Tree me. So one of the reasons I want to get like half decent at this is because A, yeah, I'll do this in real life if I get a real drone, but B, this game has drops or achievements and stuff. And I don't want to not be able to get the achievements just because I don't know how to fly a drone. I think that's dumb. Granted, some of them I think I actually could have gotten just flying in level mode now that I'm thinking about it. That's my bad, I should have tried that. Yeah, so that's what I forgot to check. Level and horizon. Does one hold altitude? Bingo! One thing Josh Boardwell said, definitely do not do, right? But I think not necessarily for the sake of flying, but just for the sake of sound design, try flicking your sticks. I had a few good runs, kind of like this right here, where it's nice and slow and close to the road, but when you skim off the road, I guess it doesn't count. Now I'm bobbing around over here, that's dumb. The idea is that if you pick up a skill, you don't lose the last one, right? And the funny thing is that if you try to figure out how to fly a drone, right, there's a lot of tips videos out there telling you what not to do, what to do. But Bardwell is literally possibly the only guy who has a full series out of like, hey, follow this guide and you will learn how to fly. And it's not like a gimmick. It's like, just gotta do it. Oh, there I go again. too much. I wonder what the altitude limit is on this map. Oop. 135. Too fast. I wonder how fast this drone can go with, like, falling from gravity. Huh? 130, 140. Bando City's got some Japanese on it. That's how we do it. Alright. I got stream elements to telling me to take a break. What are the chances of that? Let's do one more run. As fast as possible. Do the figure eight style. Raising myself too high at the end over here, I don't know why. Alright. Go to failure. There you go. It did not take long. I gotta change this into miles per hour if possible too. I don't understand kilometers. Drone trail is nice. Aim triggers, festival items, environment balance, progression system, metric. There we go. Imperial, English, community translations. Whoa. Gameplay. God mode, okay, I guess that's where you don't die. ELRS, that's first, that's fine. Start with the camera noise. What's that? On-screen display. Ooh, yes, I'll take that. Battery simulation. Sure, let's see if it goes down. Always detect stunts? No. Enable prop wash. Nope. Nope. And it might not use the battery. Let's see. Oh yeah, battery did go down as I took off. 16.8, 16.7, 16.7. Oh, dude, you have a horizon over here. Oh, goodness. That makes things so easy. That's what I was talking about, man. 16.2. So what am I supposed to fly down to? 16.1. Let's burn this battery out. Oh, I guess that's it. 13.3. Yep. Burnt it out, literally. Now, how do you disarm? 3D is killing it even. It's burning. 10.1, that battery's dead. Oh, 3D. Oh goodness, this is terrible for me. Crikey. Okay, yeah. Can't do 3D. So what is horizon? Keeps the horizon. So let's do flips. Oh, what's level? No flips on level, that's the difference, okay. That sucks so much. Acro is the way to go. I countersteered too much. That's what I get. So I think I can get down to 13.7 is the lowest. So 14.3 I should probably stop and land the battery and do a reset. Okay, so I can get a few bursts down to 4. No, I hit 14.2 over there, so I should really stop burning it out. I mean, if I fly it carefully, it looks like I'll get some good time out of it. Yeah, it's sticking at 15, that's crazy. $14.9, okay, I sped up a tiny bit. Okay, spinny. Now we're at 14.9 as a steady. Dropping to 14.8 for the turn. 14.7. Oops. 14.5, 14.4. Okay, so you gotta stop at 14.7, it looks like. And how do you change battery? Just reset? That sucks. So that's Bando City. So that's 2 levels we checked out today. I'm probably gonna start my next stream off in the same city. Nice. Not that nice, but kind of nice. 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 Oh, I missed it. Nice. Oh, wow. I just did a really cool trick, technically. Okay. Alright. Not hella bored, but don't feel like I should do this forever. I think I got to the point where Bardwell was saying, okay, so for those of you who want to put on gates, you can put on gates and practice with the gates. And I was like, nope, I can't do that yet. No way. Maybe next time. But like the gates would have to be like super big. Burn out your battery really easily. Yep, I hear it going down already. But we're still at 14.9, 14.5, right? But as soon as you go fast, yep, that's it. That's it for the battery. That's like enough to get you back home. Maybe. Started here, right? Yep. Somewhere here. I'm stuck anyway. Okay, that's fine. Splash. Let's go for a splash speed run. Nice. I think I could do faster than that. Oh, I missed it. No, no good. Nope, too much craziness. Nope, wrong. Ah, that was me going. Okay. Ooh. Ah, okay. Nice. That was good. All right. Okay. Do one more. Boink. That's definitely not a speed run. So let's go for a vertical drop. Yeah. Let's go for near the vertical. Come on. Oh yeah. Right. Okay. That's good. I don't think I'm gonna top that. The drone's so tiny. Oh, so close. And plop. All right. All right. Let's see if I can get it straight. Cruise control it in. Oh, not quite. Yes. Okay. No, I keep hitting stuff. I've clearly lost a little bit of motivation. The simulator part of the game is... I mean, the God mode part of the game is kind of throwing me off now. Gyroscope. This is still 61 feet high. That's funny. $351, so it's 290 feet, and then you add that extra story, 300 feet. $172. $255. Nope. .443 is the max altitude. Oh no. Alright, at 10 volts you lose. You lose it. Cool. Come down in a pile of smoke at 10 volts. Learned a lesson today. Bonk, 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 bonk. I'm curious what the tallest map is. Anyway, that's a good one. Yeah, that's it. Roughly. Oh, I can pick levels from here, okay. Short circuit. Press B. I'm pressing B. Oh. I see. Alright, this is a level I should have tried when I wanted to turn. Sort of told me how bad I was before. I imagine there would be some kind of gates or something telling you how to get through this. I'm just following the path. This is gonna turn into racing eventually for me. It sucks. I wanted it to just like be one of those Senate drone guys, but I could see myself going to the local raceway and going like, hey, I've got a couple of drones. You guys want to just fudge around? A few weeks later, everybody's like, oh, I got a couple of drones. Get myself more confused the longer I do this. Oh man, just spun out. So I was just about to say, if I start thinking about this as a driving game and the throttle isn't really matter too much. Then you can kind of zone in a little bit more as to what you should be doing with your sticks. Like, I think that second lap was much better than the first. This is the hard part for me. Oh, yep. As you can see. Let's go the other way. Ooh. I could not drift it. Alright, so this is a cool level, I gotta say. Nope, my main line turned off. What's my battery limit on that? About 3 hours. I say main light, but it wasn't really my main. Oh my god. My controller's battery is at low. It's 6.8 volts now too.
Transmitter battery low.
Yeah. I don't want to stop playing though, and I don't want to start charging. I just got into the vibe.
Transmitter battery low.
Oh, it's so annoying though.
Transmitter battery low. Transmitter battery low. Transmitter battery low.
Alright, I'm getting a lot of transmitter battery low warnings. Let me do one final lap. Reverse lap, I should say.
Transmitter battery low.
Alright. There we go. Go, go, go.
Low. Transmitter battery low.
Alright. Into the sand, but it's fine.
Transmitter battery
Oh, no.
Transmitter battery low.
So technically I did not make that lap. But whatever. Whatever.
Transmitter battery low.
And I'm also running out of battery on my drone. 14 volts. 13.7. 12.9. 12.4. And there it goes. Burnt it out.
Transmitter battery.
Do one more lap from reset.
Transmitter battery low. Transmitter battery low.
Okay, I can't do it.
Transmitter battery low.
Transmitter battery low. I know.
Transmitter battery low.
Ah, bummer. Alrighty. That was a stream. Thanks for one view. And Yeah, let me see. What's going on? I got one viewer. That's me. Anybody to read to with my one viewer? Oh, my camera got bumped. Cool. Nobody I think that's worthwhile right now as far as the people I follow. So, enjoy your night, guys. I will try to enjoy mine. Peace.